There's something so special about the Kimberley. It's one of the most beautiful places on earth, but it definitely tests your limits. The Gibb River Bike Challenge was a really rewarding experience. Riding 700 kilometres in the West Australian heat definitely pushed my limits mentally and physically.
A very unusual tumour in the area of the pituitary and hypothalamus is called craniopharyngioma. This is a benign tumour, but it's in a space that can cause lots of problems. It's right in a very special and precious part of the brain, and it's difficult to get to and can create lots of problems just by virtue of it being there and expanding in an area where there's not much room for expansion.
It all became very real that, yeah, I did have a tumour, and I was just frightened. Like, I had no idea what was in store for me in the next couple of months, and how, like, if I would be different, and because I was quite sporty and I was very healthy, and I had no idea what would happen. The only thing that made me feel good was the surgeon said, "You won't die from this," so that really helped me through it.
So after I was diagnosed, a couple of weeks later, I endured a 7-hour operation on my brain. After the surgery, we learnt that most of the tumour was inoperable and only a third was removed. We then decided to look for a different type of therapy. So that led us to Jacksonville in Florida for proton therapy. So it was basically 5 days a week for 6 weeks of radiation. And I was actually quite fortunate. I was the first kid in WA to be sent to proton therapy in Jacksonville, and the second in Australia.
The tumour has been quite difficult on my body and my health. I have to be very strict with diet because of where my tumour is, because it's located on the hypothalamus. Kids with this tumour can gain weight very easily, very easily. So I have quite a strict diet, lots of exercise. You learn to live with it, you learn to adapt. So I think we're kind of finding a rhythm now. It's nice for people to actually realise all the tricky stuff that you go through, and to realise that being out here is a big challenge for me, but I'm still out here doing it.
Hard work. 3 climbs prior to this one, so the guys are absolutely buggered, but they're coming into the lookout just before Home Valley Station, and it is hard work. 10-degree ascent.
It was hard. I thought I was going to go backwards down that hill at some point. It was a real struggle, but I really just wanted to get to the top of that hill just to prove that, you know, I have gone through a lot of stuff in my past and I've had my putbacks, but getting to that top of that hill would just prove to everyone that, yeah, I can ride a bike. I can go up 3 very steep hills, and I think that was the main thing, just to prove to myself that, yeah, I can actually do this. Feeling good?
Roll up your sleeves.
You know, a positive attitude is a massive thing. Like, that makes a big difference. You know, that's one of the main reasons I've had such a good journey. That's what I would say to, you know, any kids that are going through a tough time. Just, you know, look at the positives and make the most out of what you've got at the moment. Like, it might not be great, but I'm sure you can make something good out of it. And just finding the little things in life that make you happy or give you a bit of a boost is very important. So yeah, definitely a positive attitude, that's for sure.